Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome back to the biggest stage in Uganda basketball. The NBL finals are tied at 1 game apiece, and tonight the battle continues in Game 3. On one side, the defending champions, the Namogo Blazers, are team determined to protect their crown and take back control of this championship series. On the other side, the 10-time champions, City Oilers, they responded in their Game 1 defeat with statement in Game 2, leveling the series and reminding everyone why they are one of the most decorated teams in Uganda basketball. But tonight the question is simple: who takes the advantage? One win for the Blazers and they move back in front, and one win for the City Oilers, and the City Oilers seize the momentum and put themselves 2 games away from another championship. This is no longer about what happened in Game 1 or Game 2. This is Game 3. This is the turning point. This is where champions separate themselves from contenders. The crowd is ready, the players are locked in, and the championship dream is alive. Namogo Blazers versus City Oilers. Game 3 of the Uganda NBL finals is here. And the 3 referees for tonight's game: Brian Sebalamu, David Sefuma, and Mande Becker. And today we are going to begin at exactly maybe 1 or 2 minutes past 6 p.m. Apologies for what happened last time, but today we are finally underway. And the starting lineup for City Oilers: Vashon Jermaine Jr., Jonathan Komagum, Rembert Patrick, Banza Joel, Titus Lual, and for the Namogo Blazers, Tony Drileba, Anthony Chukura, Nyamek, Peter Obleng, and Nyembo Fataki. Just a couple of seconds here before the game can finally get underway. Thank you so much for being a part of the Kawowo live stream today. Please do not forget to subscribe and like the channel. I mean, of course, the advantage of subscribing, we shall be giving you notifications immediately. We have a game going to take place, and the referee steps in the middle of the court, puts the ball up, and we're finally underway. And the Namogo Blazers win possession. Here comes Tony Drileba trying to cook. He picks up Nyembo. Nyembo loves going to the basket. And there goes Nyembo, fakes, picks up Chikura. Chikura floats one up, gets the first 2 points, and fantastic start by the Namogo Blazers, the defending champions. It looks like Titus Lual drives to the basket, picks up Banza. Banza fakes. Now Jermaine, 3-ball, corner 3, and this time he fails to deliver. And Fataki Nyembo turning over, always on the races, loves getting his baskets on transition, attacking the basket. The Blazers playing zone defense. I mean, the zone defense is always very, very tough for any team. Now Rambet, corner 3, and also Rambet misses. Now transition. Oh my goodness, beautiful pass by Tony Drileba. He picks up Nyembo Fataki. It's 4 points to 0. Spectacular start by the champions. Now Vashon. The Oilers just moving possession. Banza 3-ball, and Banza fails to connect. But guess who picks the rebound? Jonathan Komagum with the rebound, and Titus Odeke finally gets the first 2 points for the 10-time champions, the Oilers. A very, very electric crowd tonight. Fataki 3-ball, and Fataki misses everything. Just an air ball. The ball goes out of bounds. The technical timeout here. Fataki will have to tie his laces. Series are tied at 1 point apiece. What an electric performance by the City Oilers in Game 2. They were up by 17 points. And can you imagine? They almost lost the game. Now Komagum onto Banza. Now Rambet, corner 3, and finally Rambet delivers, gets the triple. And it's a 1-point lead. Oh my goodness, Obleng once again gets the Oilers on transition. And the Blazers get the lead again. Lots of lead changes in the opening hours of the game, the opening minutes of the game. Now Rambit on to Banza. Banza fakes, goes to the basket, kicks it out to Jermaine. Jermaine keeps on going, crosses over, picks up Banza, looking for the corner three, and Banza on to Jermaine again. Jermaine puts up one, and this time he fails to deliver. And guess who picks the rebound? Jonathan Komagum with the rebound, he picks up Lual. And it's a 24-second clock violation. I think it's a poor call. I think the ball hit iron. It's a 24-second clock violation. Possession will go to the Namongo Blazers. It's actually back to the Oilers. The ball hit iron. The referees thought it never hit iron. It will be possession 2. The Oilers onto Komagum. Komagum to the basket. Stripped. The ball is stripped and it's off Jonathan Komagum. Last touch by Komagum. The Blazers still maintain a 1-point lead. Now Fataki trying to cook something. Hesitates. Picks up Nyamek. Nyamek rejected by Komagum. Komagum comes very big on defense. And there goes Banza. And Banza gets the 2 points. He just floats one up. Gets the friendly roll. And there's another lead change. 6 minutes, 52 seconds. Now we're playing 3 ball. In and out. And possession again to the Oilers. Peter Blaine just failing to connect from deep. Now Banza. Banza on to Komagum. Now Patrick. 3 ball. And Patrick fails to deliver. Look at Vashon getting the offensive rebound. The Blazers just failing to box out. And it's a 3-point lead for the Oilers. Now Drileba Tony taking his time, and Vashon with the steal. Here comes Vashon and Tony Drileba with an unsportsmanship-like foul. Poor defense by Tony Drileba. He fouls. Vashon will shoot 2 free throws, and the Oilers will retain possession. Looks like coach Yako Steven will be getting ready to make a substitution. The big boy, the big man, the former MVP, former USPA player of the year in Uganda, James Okello, of course, a former City Oiler, will be coming into the game. I'm definitely sure he'll be taking out Nyamek, the Cameroonian international, shot number 34, will go to the bench. On comes James Okello. Nyamek doesn't look happy by that substitution. Doesn't look happy with that substitution. Yes, Vashon will shoot 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. That was the call by the officials. Vashon gets 1. For 2. It's going to be a side ball, and possession will go back to the Namongo to the City Oilers. Looks like it's the first timeout of the game. Coach Steven Yeko Escodata with the first timeout of the game. 6 points to the Namongo Blazers and 10 to the City Oilers. 6 minutes and 16 seconds. Thank you for being part of Kawowo Sport. Please subscribe and be part of the family. right, welcome back from the break. Just a 4-point lead separating these two championship teams. It's game 1. Amen, it's game 3 of the best of 7 series. 6 minutes, 16 seconds, just first quarter action. Thank you for being part of Kawowo Sport. Looks like the Namago Blazers have switched to man-to-man defense. They're tired of their zone defense. Now Joel Banza trying to cook, calls for the screen, crosses over, goes to the basket, picks up Kawowo. Almost a turnover. Only 2 seconds on the 24-second clock. It's going to be a matter of catch and shoot. On to Kawowo, catch and shoot, puts up one, turns over. Now Tony Drileba commanding traffic, picks up Fataki. Fataki hesitates, picks up Drileba. Drileba crossing over, dancing his way to, trying to dance his way to the basket. He picks up Shukura. Shukura onto Oxy. Oxy almost turns over, and that's a foul on Oxy. It's actually a foul on Jermaine. It's going to be a sideball, first personal foul for Jermaine, trying to hustle for the ball with James Okello, the former MVP in the Uganda Basketball League. Now Shukura just taking his time. He wants to work on Kawowo. Shukura fakes, puts up one, and he's rejected by Titus Odeke, coming through very big on the help. He was very, very patient, just waiting for Shukura to put up the ball, and it was the right play. Now we're playing, taking his time. He kicks out to James Okello. Okello fakes, puts up one for the 3, and Okello misses everything. The ball goes out of bounds. Just failing to connect from deep so far. One triple got by Patrick Rambert. Now Banza onto Titus, that's a turnover. Trying to look for the pick and roll. And Tony goes up, Tony misses. Now Obleng floats one, Obleng misses. Back to Obleng, offensive rebound. Oh my goodness. Very tough for the Blazers today. And that's finally a defensive rebound by the Oilers. Now Patrick Rambert was showing off his handles, just trying to threaten the defense. Going to Titus. Titus still going, picks up Vashon, and Vashon fails to deliver. A beautiful pass by Titus to Vashon. Now Fataki to the races, and Fataki fails to connect. Oh my goodness. It's not going Fataki's way in the first quarter. Now Vashon to the basket, floats one up, and he gets the 2 points. Very, very lucky. That was a strong grown man move by Vashon. Vashon and Fataki using a lot of energy on the drive. Moving possession, picks up Drileba, 3 ball, and finally Tony Drileba connects from deep, gets the 3 points. Oh, nice by Tony Drileba. It's now down to a 4-point game. 3 minutes, 56 seconds. Rambek maintains his dribble, guarded by Oxy. Big versus the small. Oh my goodness, he turns over. It looks like Kawowo gets the rebound, goes up, almost makes the foul basket. And ref Becca Mande calls for the foul. It's going to be 2 free throws for Jonathan Kawowo. Anthony Shukura with a personal foul. And Tito Blaine will take a break. On comes Innocent Ochera. Ochera was the second top scorer for the Namago Blazers in the regular season. That foul has actually gone to James Okello. And Kawowo fails to connect on his first attempt. It's still a 4-point lead in favor of the Oilers. He'll shoot another one. And he gets the second. Jonathan Kawowo had a very, very dominant performance in game 1. I mean, in game 2, he had 14 points and 13 rebounds. Onto Ochera. Ochera guarded by Jonathan Kawowo. That's always a mismatch. Ochera On to Fataki. Fataki fakes. Back to Ochera. Ochera fakes. Pulls up for the long two. And he misses. Oh my goodness. On to Banza. Banza explodes through the basket. And Kawowo picks the offensive rebound. He just fails to connect. And James Okello almost picks up Chukura. Now Fataki. Fataki picks up one. And this time he fails to get the and one. Strong play by Fataki. That's a personal foul for Titus Lual. 13 points to the Oilers and 9 to the Blazers. 2 minutes, 58 seconds. Fataki had 28 points in game 2. He gets the first one. He's a 52% free throw shooter for the Namongo Blazers. He's actually a 76 free throw percentage shooter. He gets his first one, makes it a 3-point game. And he fails to connect on his second attempt. He has 50% on the line today so far. On to Banza. Banza having fun today. And that's a foul. Innocent Ochera fouls. And it's not going to be 2 free throws, it's just going to be a side ball. Kawowo was the man of the match in game 2. Antonio Drileba was the man of the match in game 1. And that's a turnover. Vachon steps out of bounds. It happens to lots of players whenever they fake. The left foot always steps out of bounds. I mean, that's for, if you're using the left hand to go to the basket. Now Ochera with the electricity. And also Fataki commits the same turnover Vachon committed. He also steps out of bounds. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. On to Titus. Guarded by Ochera. Pressures by Titus. That's a foul then. That is a foul. It's just going to be a side ball. Second personal foul for Innocent Ochera. That was a mismatch for Titus. Honestly, for a big man, marks a small man, it will always be a mismatch, and vice versa, of course. And in that scenario, Innocent was marking Titus. Just 12 seconds on the 24-second clock. Rambet going ISO. Rambet picks up Kawowo. Up goes Kawowo, and this time he's rejected. And the Oilers still have possession. And there's a kick ball. James Okello with the kick ball. And the 24-second clock has been reset back to 14 seconds.
1 minute 59 seconds.
Just talking to Patrick Rambet. Strong Patrick Rambet is. Now Patrick. On to Titus. Titus for the 3, and he connects. Titus Odeke connects from deep. Titus really struggled in the Resline series. Block shots. Banza Joel with the block. And it's a foul. Anthony Chikura will shoot 2 free throws. That was going to be interesting. Imagine Jonathan Banza blocking Anthony Chikura. The referee trying to talk to Patrick Rambet and Anthony Chikura. I mean, it's just a game. They laugh it off. And Chikura Anthony will shoot 2 free throws. He connects on his first attempt. Anthony Chikura had 18 points in game 2. One minute, 38 seconds. Chikura gets 2 for 2. and silences the crowd. He puts his finger and silences the City Oil fans. Now Jermaine crossing over, keeps going, guarded by Fataki. Fataki is also a very, very good defensive player, much as he plays offense. Rambet off one foot, and defense connects. Now Tony Drileba on the races for the Blazers. Now Chikura picks up James Okello. Okello very patient on the post. And Rambet with the interception. 1 minute, 8 seconds possession to the Namungo Blazers. 4-point difference, the City Oilers with a 4-point advantage onto Ochera. Ochera pulls the trigger, 3 ball, nothing but the net. Innocent Ochera connects from deep, and it's now a 1-point game. Now Banze Joel floats one up, hustle basketball. And Okello James steps out of bounds. Still possession to the City Oilers. It's a 1-point lead for the City Oilers. Now Titus Odeke posting up on Chikura. Picks up Komagum. Now Vashon, long 2. Fails to get the 14-footer. And another rebound. Now Rambit fakes, pulls up for the 2 and gets the 2 points. Nice move by Patrick Rambit. Just faking and going up. Now Ochera taking his time, and Ochera puts one up. Tries to get it. Antoni Drileba tries to save possession. He steps out of bounds. It's a 3-point lead for the City Oilers. 21 points. 1 second on the clock. Now Rambit Patrick will run the clock. And this is arguably going to be the last possession of the game. A very, very smart play by Patrick Rambit onto Titus Luan. And Titus fails on the 3. Ochera tries to get the 3, but he fails to beat the buzzer. What an exciting first quarter. The City Oilers going to the break with a 3-point lead. 15 points to the Namungo Blazers and 18 to the City Oilers. Keep it Kawowo Sports. Please subscribe if you've not yet subscribed, and like what you're watching. All right, welcome back from the break. Possession will go to the City Oilers. Shashan Rutendo with no substitution so far in the game. It's a 3-point advantage to the City Oilers. Ines Otechera with 2 personal fouls. Brian Sebalamo, the lead ref. Begin the game, just waiting for the buzzer, and the buzzer sounds. Ten more minutes of action before both teams can get a long break. Patrick Rambit, a very, very composed guy. Now Ochera I mean, that's not actually not Ochera. That's Jimmy and Nabu, oh my goodness. And Nabu Jimmy, Patrick Rambert, 3 ball. And he fails to connect. The ball just rolls out of bounds. Rambert has got most points for the City Oilers in this final series. Now Ochera connects from the 3 again. And this time he fails to deliver. Now Nabu Jimmy picks up Shikura. Shikura trying to use his body. Picks up James Okello, long 2. And James Okello delivers. He connects. He makes it a 1-point difference. That's the reason why James Okello is the former MVP. Never underestimate him. He's a very, very efficient guard. Now Titus for the 3. Bang, bang. Titus gets 3 more points. Finally getting his offense on. It's back to a 4-point difference. Now Drineba Tony. That's a foul by Vashon. Trying to go through the screen, but he was very, very aggressive. Yes, Patrick Rambert, Ahmed Vashon, Jermaine Jr. with his 2nd personal foul. Transition back to the referees. And when the FIBA rules, the ref has to touch the ball first before you can inbound the ball. Jimmy Nabu, former City Oil player. Trying to look for the pick and roll. Up goes Jimmy. Gets the left-hand floater. The left-hand floater was very, very sweet. And when he floated it up so high. Rambert onto Jonathan Komagum. Komagum hands over to Bale Fayed. Bale showing off. Now Komagum kicks it out to Vashon. Antonio Drineba came through very, very big on the interception. There's going to be 2 more points to the Oilers. Now Komagum, Patrick Rambert. Rambert floats one up, finds to connect. That's a pushing foul by Anthony Shikura. That's a pushing foul by Anthony Shikura. Patrick Rambert will shoot 2 free throws. I think it was 2 free throws. I think the foul was after he put the ball up. And Coach Andy Tendo makes a double substitution. Patrick Rambert will get a well-deserved rest. And of course, Vashon. Eight minutes, 13 seconds, a lot of time in the game, in the second quarter. And Nyamek finally takes a break. Anthony Shikura with 2 personal fouls. We'll take a break. He actually has 1 personal foul. We'll take a break, and on comes Nyamek, and Joel Kaira comes on for the Oilers. Malwal with the floater. It's just a defensive rebound to the Blazers. Now Nyamek on to James Okello. Bale Fayed guarding Innocent Ochera very aggressively. Jimmy Nabu on the crossover. And Nyamek will shoot 2 free throws. Beautiful pass by Jimmy. And Nabu got caught in traffic. He was very, very lucky to find the cutting Nyamek. And Nyamek will look to get his first points of the game. Oh my goodness, Nyamek misses the first one. Shoots a baby. I mean, I know he can get the second one. It was just a wake-up call. These are the finals. Come on, Nyamek. And he misses 2 for 2. Very, very tough. Now Bale Fayed on the races, crosses over, takes his time, gets Landry Ndikumana. On to Bale, corner 3, and Bale delivers, gets the triple. Just a matter of catch and shoot. Bale Fayed making it look very, very easy. He actually has the most 3-pointers in the Uganda Basketball League. Now Nyamek on the post. Picks up James Okello. Okello James. Back to Jimmy Nabu for the three. And Jimmy fails to connect. Possession back to the Blazers. Ochera keeps going, pulls up for the two. And Ochera also fails to connect. Gets possession once again. And he misses. Oh my goodness. Almost throws the ball out of bounds. And Bale Fayed never expected that one. And it's a timeout. Coach Andrew Tendo with the timeout. It's a 5-point lead for the Oilers. Lots of basketball action coming your way. Please subscribe if you have not. And thank you for being part of the live stream today. And please keep the live chat going. Make it fun. Alright, welcome back from the short break. For the viewers outside there, apologies. We shall keep on updating you with the scores. And of course the timing may not be the best. I mean, it may not be very, very accurate, but I'll try my best to keep on updating whoever's watching. So be patient with us. 6 minutes, 56 seconds. It's 19 to the Namogo Blazers and 24 to the City Oilers. Now Kasereka Tembo trying to body Banza Joel. Now Enabu for the three. And Enabu also fails to connect. And look at Nyamek just getting the offensive rebound and delivering. Only 2 important points for the Namogo Blazers. And Bale Fayed, and this time fails to connect. Now Landry for the three. And Landry delivers. Oh my goodness. Landry very, very versatile. Big man just stretching the court. I mean, the game has really, really changed. The 5 and 4 men on the court. They shoot the three. Now Kasereka, James Okello goes to work, turns, spins, puts up one, gets the 2 points. Grown man move by James Okello. Now Fayed taking his time, spins, picks up Kaira. Landry, this time he fakes. He will go to the basket, just trying to look for the pass. Now Ochera picks up Kasereka for the three. And Kasereka misses. Kasereka should have attacked the basket. Really, really struggled from beyond the arc today. Now Fayed Bale for the three. And Bale, no hesitation, pulls up for the three and he misses. Ochera for the two. And Ochera fails again. And Ochera today is failing to make his usual baskets. Now Fayed. That's a foul by Nyamek. He's being very, very aggressive on Bale Fayed. Yeah, it's going to be a side ball. 24 seconds is going to be reset to left to 14. And Nyamba Fataki will also be getting ready to get back into the game. Now goes Innocent Ochera. Innocent Ochera has 3 points to his name. Nyamba Fataki has 1 point. That's very, very odd. And Enabu on the races. He picks up Fataki, double clutch dunk by Nyamba Fataki. punishes the rim. Down to a 2-point game. Now Joel Banza for the three. And Banza misses everything. And Nabu on the wrists. Trying to pick up Fataki. He turns over. Fayed Bani. Fataki blocks. And up goes Banza. And Banza's fouled by James Okello. James Okello picking up his second pass on the foul. Double substitution for coach Andrew Tendo. Vashon Jr. back on the floor. And of course, Patrick Rambert, James Okello will sit. He picks up his second personal foul. That's a 2-point difference. Yeah, that's a 5-second violation. Landry held the ball way too much. And referee Brian Sebalamu was spot on the count. There are 3 referees in tonight's game. So it will be very, very tricky for players to fail to be called for the foul. And Fataki is actually also fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He still has 1 point to his name. The Blazers coming through very, very strong in the second quarter. They were down by as many as 17 points in game 2. Kentucky with only 1 point so far. They shoot 2 free throws. They can tie the game. So this is the first one. Almost gets the offensive rebound. Vashon Jermaine Jr. was spot on. Now Vashon. Back to Rambert. Rambert trying to manage the clock. Picks up Landry. Landry puts up 1. Fails to deliver. Kasereka. And Bale almost pickpocketing Anthony Chikura. That's a double substitution for Coach Andrew Tendo. Titus Lowell and Jonathan Komagum will get back into the game. Three minutes, 35 seconds. Kasereka trying to look for the pick and roll. Now Anthony Chikura. Oh my goodness, turnover. Jonathan Komagum comes through on defense. Still a 2-point lead for the City Oilers. And Titus Lowell pulls up for the 2. It was very, very tough. And that's a turnover. Kasereka with the turnover. On to Bale, corner 3, puts up 1, in and out, and it finally enters. And Fayed, oh my goodness, having a field there from deep. He already has 6 points. Now Nabu Jimmy. On to Chikura for the long 2, and Chikura connects. Oh my goodness, both teams going band for band. Anything you can do, I can do it better. And Anthony Chikura responding. Titus posting up on Jimmy. Picks up Rambert. Now Komagum for the long 2. And Komagum fails. 2 minutes, 13 seconds, 27 to the Blazers. And 30 to the Oilers. Now Kasereka on to Nyamek. Nyamek fakes. Tries to go up. Now Vashon showing off his handles. That's what the game is all about. These are the playoffs. Now Fataki. Oh my goodness, beautiful move by Fataki. And Fataki just fails to deliver. Titus Lual gets his second personal foul. Fataki will shoot 2 free throws. It's a 3-point lead for the Oilers, 1 minute 50 seconds. And finally Fataki gets his 4th point. He has really struggled in the first half. And again he gets 1 for 2. Now rounded into Bale. Oh my goodness. Bale Fayed. How the hell did he reach in front? He was forgotten about. Now Fataki. Fataki trying to go against Vashon, but there are a lot of helping man-to-man defense. Now Yamek for the 2. Yamek finds the connect. Anthony Shakura almost gets the offensive rebound. Now Patrick, oh my goodness, Patrick connects for the 3, gets 3 more points. And open look for Patrick Roberts, and he delivers again. He now has 8 points. And coach Steven Escodata with the timeout. 28 to the Blazers and 35 to the Oilers. What an exciting game this, the game, of course, leaving to the billing. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute, 13 seconds. Nyamek will sit on the bench. On comes Arthur Wanyoto. Tough night for Nyamek, the Cameroonian international for the Namogo Blazers. He goes to the bench. Now Fataki perhaps going to the basket, taking his time. A lot of helping man-to-man defense. And Jimmy Nabu, 3 ball. And Jimmy fails to connect. Jimmy almost getting the triple. An open look for Jimmy and Nabu. I need to see Moses Mugisha and Henry Sebagala. They've actually taken part so far in the game. Now Kasereka looking for options. Gets Anthony Shikura. And Fataki puts one up. He's fouled by Vashon Jr. I'm definitely sure Vashon will go to the bench. He picks up his 3rd personal foul. It's going to be 2 free throws. It's going to be 2 free throws. For Fataki, Fataki has been 50% on the free throw line today. Yes, Joel Banza back on the floor. Vashon Jermaine Jr. will sit with 3 personal fouls in the 2nd quarter. And Fataki gets the friendly roll. He has struggled today. 52 seconds on the clock. 29 to the Blazers and 35 to the Oilers. And make that a 5-point game. 30 to the Blazers, 35. And that's a turnover. Rambit with the turnover. And Fataki, grown man move. Puts one up. Now Titus Lual. Picks up Banza. Banza in the corner. And Fataki with the steal. Beautiful stuff. And there goes Wanyoto. Makes the basket. Oh my goodness. What a sequence by the Namibia Blazers. Down by 7 points. And now they are down by only 1 point. Couple of seconds to the end of the quarter. Rambe Patrick cooking. What does he have? Is in bag of tricks? And he fails to connect from deep. And that's the end of the quarter. Tembo Kasereka trying to beat the buzzer. And that is the end of the quarter. Beautiful basketball. This 34 points to the Namibia Blazers and 35 to the Oilers. Keep it Kawowo spot. More 20 more minutes of basketball action coming your way. Let me come back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Third quarter basketball here at Kampala, Uganda. Game 3 of the best of 7 series. The series tied at 1 each. And on the floor for the Namungo Blazers, Tony Drileba, Jimmy Nabu, Nyembo Fataki, Anthony Shikura, and Arthur Wanyoto. And for the City Oilers, Titus Odeke, Joel Banza, Bale Fayed, Pat Grambet, and Jonathan Komagum. It's just a 1-point difference between both teams. Possession to the Namungo Blazers, Anthony Shikura trying to look for options. Jimmy Nabu posting up on Rambet. Up goes Jimmy, picks up Wanyoto, long two. And Bale Fayed saves possession. I thought it was supposed to go to Anthony Shikura. Looks like Patrick Rambet will be playing off the ball. Interesting decision. Odeke almost turns over. When Odeke turns over, I guessed right. Jimmy Nabu goes to the basket, goes for the reverse, and finally the City Oilers, the Namungo Blazers with a 1-point lead. Odeke trying to get his way to the basket. Picks up Rambet, corner three, in and out, and Komagum with yet another rebound. Now Bale Fayed fakes, pulls up for the three, and that's how he fails to connect. Interesting decision this. Now Nabu goes to the basket, makes the and one! There goes Jimmy and Nabu! He gets 2 more points! And it's a 3-point lead for the Namungo Blazers. And Nabu Jimmy with 6 points already, just coming off the bench. And he gets the free throw. And it's a 4-point lead for the Namungo Blazers. It's getting interesting. That's a foul by Fataki. That's a reaching foul by Fataki. Picks up his first personal foul. Just being very, very aggressive on defense. Going to Titus. Titus is a 3-point shooter. Arthur Wanyoto just trying to be very, very sure. Going to Titus. Titus fakes. He steps out of bounds. Another turnover for the Oilers. Beautiful start by the Namungo Blazers. Now Fayed Bale, Tony Drileba. Tony Drileba for the three. Just fails to connect. Now Wanyoto picks up Fataki. Fataki to the basket, makes 2 more points. They really need a timeout. The City Oilers need a timeout. Now down by 6 points. Going to Komagum. Komagum fakes. Picks up Odeke, and it's a turnover. Odeke just fails to get the ball. Bale Fayed will go to the bench. It's a double substitution. Titus Odeke and Bale Fayed will sit. And on comes the Burundian international, Landry Dikumana. And Jonathan Komagum is actually Vashon, who comes to the game. Some Fataki electricity here. Almost turning over. That was a tricky pass. That's a double, yes, that's a double. Tony Drileba on the double dribble. He held the ball, let it go, then held it again and dribbled. I was waiting for the call. Sometimes it's not given. And on this particular occasion, it was given. Tony Drileba just very, very unlucky. On to Landry. Landry to Komagum. The Oilers being very, very patient. Komagum picks up Vashon. Landry, 3 ball. Oilers offense connects. And Vashon with the rebound. On to Rambek. 3 ball. And Rambek misses. It's an out of bounds. Tony Drileba had the last touch. Now the Oilers really, really struggling. Just failing to buy a bucket in the 2 minutes, 55 seconds played. Fetch goes to the basket. Strong move by him. Now Fataki. Jimmy Nabu. Oh my goodness. Jimmy Nabu lightning quick. Goes to the basket. Stretches the lead to 8 points. And they're running on a train of the Blazers. I mean, the game is all about runs. That's another foul by Jimmy Nabu. Just second team foul. 6 minutes, 27 seconds. And the Oilers have failed to buy a bucket. It's a timeout, coach. Tendo Andrew Senyondwa with the timeout. He really needed that one. 6 minutes, 27 seconds to go. It's 43 to the Blazers and 35 to the Oilers. All right, welcome back from the break. Coach Andrew Tendo Senyondwa with the timeout. It's getting out of hand. I mean, no substitution on either team. Aggressive defense by the Blazers in the third quarter. Just failing to buy a basket. Now Banza. Beautiful move by Banza, cooking. Banza going to the basket, floats one up. Oh my goodness, Joel Banza just dancing his way to the basket, doing too much, but it was positive. Now Nabu in and out. That's a pushing foul by Arthur Wanyoto. He pushes Joel Banza. What a move by Joel Banza. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful. I honestly have no idea how that basket entered. Now here comes Joel Banza. Banza again goes behind the back. Now picks up Dukumana. Back to Banza. He's very patient. Pulls up for the three. And this time he misses everything. Now Shikura Anthony. And that's a foul by Joel Banza. Joel Banza just picking up a personal foul. Anthony Shikura just going through traffic. It's a 6-point difference. 43 to the Blazers and 37 to the Oilers. Shikura will shoot 2 free throws. And this time he misses one. I mean, just having some fun with the crowd. I know if he makes that second one, he's going to point to the crowd. And he connects, yes, he looks at the crowd, just smiles with them. It's back to a 7-point lead. Over Sean. Landry. Back to Banza, the man of the moment. Hands over to Patrick Rambert. Patrick to the basket. And this time he has been assessed for nothing. He's trying to look for the foul. onto Chikura for the three. And Chikura misses. Now Joel will go to the basket. He goes behind the back and floats one up. Oh my goodness! Banza Joel! Some Banza Joel electricity in the third quarter. That's putting the Blazers on their back. And there comes Joel again. Throws the ball forward. Here comes Tony Drileba. Banza Joel. He steps out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Some Banza Joel electricity in the third quarter. And Ochera Innocent on the floor. Jimmy Nabu sits. Beautiful stuff by Jimmy Nabu in the game. He has 9 points. Nyambo Fataki has 10 points. The two players in double digits on the Namungo Blazers team. Don't play in double digits on the City Oil squad. Oh my goodness, the bounce pass. And Manyoto misses. Oh my goodness. How did he miss that one? That was supposed to be an easy basket. Now Vashon. Guarded by Fataki. Precious by Vashon. Now Vashon. Oh my goodness, trying to pick Jonathan Komagum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Four minutes, 11 seconds. It's a 5-point lead for the Namungo Blazers. Now Ochera. And that's a turnover by Ochera. Picks up Joel Banza. Here comes Joel. He hands over to Rambet Patrick. Now Patrick. Now Komagum. On to Joel. Joel fakes. Back to Rambet. Rambet fakes. Pulls up for the long three. Oh my goodness. Patrick Rambet connects from deep. Gets the triple. It's now down to a 2-point game. I mean, today's game is a battle of runs for every team. Now Wanyoto, I thought he was going to pull up for the three. Fataki, 3 ball. And Joel fouls. Fataki will shoot 3 free throws. Both players go down. They're actually former teammates in Congo for Shocks Basketball Club. Joel Banza goes down injured. But there's medical on the floor. Joel Banza just telling the medical he's okay. He'll have to go to the bench. Attacker will shoot 3 free throws. And James Okello on the floor. Nyamek will also be checking in. It's a 2-point difference. 3 minutes, 11 seconds, third quarter basketball. 44 to the Blazers and 42 to the Oilers. Banza goes to the bench. Kaira on the floor. Komagumi also sits. And Bale Fayed also on the floor. Fatake will shoot 3 free throws. He connects on his first attempt. Stretches the lead to 3 points. And he misses on his second attempt. He has had a very, very tough evening today. I mean, we expect a lot from him. He's a scoring machine. He's on the national team of DRC Congo. And he gets the second. Now Fayed Bale with possession. Now Patrick Rambet. He gets the big man. That looks like a mismatch. Kaira turns over. And that's a let call. Okello James with the foul. That personal foul. 2 minutes, 52 seconds. James Okello picking up his third personal foul. It's still a 4-point lead. for the Namungo Blazers. Now Patrick on the Hezo. Guarded by Tony Drileba. Patrick turns over. That's a foul by Patrick. He turns over and fouls immediately. He picks up his first pass on the foul. I mean, he's still safe. No panic. For Coach Andrew Tendo Senyondwa. Now Tony Drileba directing traffic for the boys in white, the Namungo best team. Chera's had a very, very tough night today. He tries to pick up Okello, and they fail to connect, and the ball just goes out of bounds. What a turnover to give away. The Namungo Blazers, the champions, just being tested. They had a very, very simple. Now Fayed Bale floats one up onto Kaira. Kaira fails to get the tip. Now Fataki will be going coast to coast. Beautiful move by Fataki. It's actually off Fataki. Possession back to the Oilers. I don't know if that's the right call. The referee is trying to talk about it. Yes, it's off. Landing the Kumana. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Now both teams just failing to buy a basket. It's been very, very long. The referees will want to talk about the call, the decision. Brian Tebalamu says it's possession to the Blazers, and yes, it's the right call. The Oilers will retain possession. Now Fataki onto Chera. Chera fakes long two. Is blocked, and that's a foul by Joel Kaira. So there'll be 2 free throws for Innocent Uchera. Kaira picking up his second personal foul. And Uchera connects on his first attempt. Shoot one more. He misses the second. Oh my goodness, this is very hard to believe. The Blazers really struggling today. And another turnover by Patrick Rambets. Onto Chera, another turnover. Oh my goodness. This is hard to believe. Bale Fayed relocates to the corner, puts up for the 3. Oh my goodness. Bale Fayed with an open look, left all alone. And the Blazers got to sleep on defense. It's back to a 4-point game. A 2-point game, I beg your pardon. Now Drileba Tony. Oh my goodness, another turnover. Tony Drileba failing to connect with Nyamek. It looks like Titus Lualo Deke will check in. That's a substitution. They will replace Landry Dikumana. One minute, 18 seconds. When a game is interesting, time always rushes. You just can't imagine there's 1 minute, 18 seconds on the clock. It's a 2-point advantage to the Blazers. Now down by as many as 7 points. That's a foul by Innocent Ochera. It's going to be 2 free throws. And Patrick Rambets will look to tie the game on the charity line. Today he has 11 points. And Joel Banza on the bench makes it a 1-point game. ties the game 2 for 2. Possession back to the Blazers. Ochera innocent with possession now. Picks up Chikura. Chikura using his body, looking for options. Picks up Ochera. Ochera for the three. And this time he fails to connect. Tough night for innocent Ochera. Now Kaira. Kaira just fails to connect with Joel. With Patrick Rambert. 43.2 seconds. 43.2 seconds. Ochera innocent. Now directing traffic. It's tied at 47 points apiece. Now Chikura. Down goes Chikura. The possession will go back to the City Oilers. To the Namogo Blazers. 30.5 seconds. Nyambo Fataki leading all scoring for the Blazers with 13 points. And Patrick Rambert with 13-2. Now Ochera, tough layup. And this time he missed everything. Now Vashon, Jermaine Jr. picks up Odeke Titus. Now Bale for the three, left all alone, and this time he fails to connect. Oh my goodness, Fataki with the nifty layup. He makes the and one. He goes for the reverse and makes an impossible sucker shot. It's back to a 2-point lead for the Namogo Blazers. What an exciting game this. The National Basketball League, where amazing happens. The City Oilers had a chance to take the lead, and Rambert failing to connect with Kaira. They turned over, and Fataki Nyembo just punishes them, and it's a 2-point lead for the Blazers. Fataki now with 14 points. He actually had 12 points earlier on. He now has 14. He can make it 15. And he misses again. Now Vashon on the receive, trying to pick up Patrick Rambert, and the ball goes out of bounds. 3.6 seconds on the clock. It's a 2-point lead for the Namogo Blazers. Corner three, Rambert delivers. He beats the buzzer. Oh my goodness. Patrick Rambert with the shocker from the corner. Guarded by Tony Drileva with a lot of contest. He gets the triple. And just like that, the Oilers up by 1 point. What an exciting game this, ladies and gentlemen. Please subscribe and like what you're watching. Kawowo Sports, bringing you every play by play. Lots of action coming up. 10 more minutes of action. It's the Namogo Blazers with 49 points and the Oilers with 50. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 10 more minutes of action. Jimmy Nabu on the floor. Innocent Ochera takes a break. Possession to the Oilers. What a way to finish the quarter by Patrick Rambert. A tough night for Patrick Rambert today, but he's still trying to deliver. Now Rambert, on to Kaira. Kaira. Beautiful pass by Kaira. He picks up Vashon, and Vashon still has possession. On to Titus, pulls up for the three. And Titus fails to deliver. That was going to be very interesting. Now for Taki on the races. Oh my goodness, another turnover. Anthony Shikura trying to pick up James Okello. And Okello fails to get possession again. Those are supposed to be 2 easy points. Both teams with turnovers. Kaira just trying to connect with Patrick Rambert on the pick and roll. Looks like Kaira will go to the bench. That's 1 too many. These are basics. He needs to really connect with the floor general. That's the easiest way to beat a man-to-man defense. Possession still back to the Oilers. Now Rambert. Now to Komagum. Komagum to Titus. Corner three. And Titus misses everything. Rile Batoni just hesitates. Picks up Jimmy Nabu. Now Tony. Corner three. And Tony misses again. Just failing to buy a bucket from deep. 8 minutes, 53 seconds. Still a 1-point lead for the City Oilers. Patrick Rambert almost turning over. Jermaine 3-ball, and Jermaine delivers. Jermaine connects. Gets the 3 points. And just like that, the City Oilers with a 3-point lead onto Chikura. Corner three. And Chikura misses. Oh my goodness. The Oilers have switched to zone defense. It's a 4-point lead for the City Oilers. Jermaine Vashon Jr. just getting the triple. He now has 8 points. Onto Jermaine. Picks up Titus, and Titus just turns over. Just a similar turnover to what James Okello and Anthony Shikura committed earlier on. Now the Oilers playing zone defense. Playing a wide zone defense. And Shikura sneaks in, gets the 2 points. Vashon goes to sleep. It's actually Titus Lowell who goes to sleep. And the Blazers finally respond. Fayed Bale crosses over. Back to Bale. Bale fakes. Picks up Rambert. Couple of seconds on the clock. Rambert, 3-ball. Oh my goodness. Patrick Rambert with 3 more points. He stretches the lead again. Beats the buzzer. Another impossible shot by Patrick Rambert. 7 minutes, 26 seconds. It's 56 to the Oilers and 51 to the Blazers. Just a technical timeout here. Looks like the 24-second clock on the other side of the court where the Oilers are playing offense has gone off. The organization just trying to sort it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Apologies for the break. I mean, am I supposed to apologize? Of course I am. Apologies for the break. It was a technical timeout. I mean, there was a technical fault here, but it has been sorted and we're finally underway. It's 7 minutes, 26 seconds, 51 to the Namago Blazers and 56 to the Oilers. It's game 3 of the best of 7 series. It's tied at 1 apiece to both teams, of course. And Abu Jimmy, Tony Drileba, the floor generals of the Namago Blazers. Now Fataki, 3 ball, and he fails to respond. Drileba Tony with the rebound. Now Fataki for the 3, and this time he delivers. Beautiful stuff by Fataki. Hand down, man down. Someone should tell Jermaine Vachon Jr. the rules. Back to Vachon. Now Odeke fakes, picks up Vachon. Vachon for the 3. And this time Vachon fails to connect. And Odeke gets a gift, gets 2 points. Now Chikura Anthony onto Jimmy Nabu. And Abu Jimmy keeps going. Floats 1 up. Fataki, 3 ball. And this time he fails to deliver. James Okello with the rebound. And that's going to be a jumbo. The hustle between Jonathan Komagum and James Okello. It's a 4-point lead for the Oilers. The Blazers will retain possession. Now James Okello picks up a Nabu Jimmy. Jimmy pulls up for the long two. And Okello James with yet another rebound and fumbles possession. 6 minutes. It's a 4-point lead for the Oilers. Patrick Rambet directing traffic. And that's a carry. That's a turnover by Patrick Rambet. He carried the ball way too much. The referee had to punish him. Now Nabu Jimmy picks up Shikura, long two. And this time Shikura misses. And James Okello steals possession, but he actually steps out of bounds. Both teams failing to buy a bucket again. Now Fayed Bale will direct traffic. Here comes Rambet. Going ISO on Fataki. Picks up Komagoon. Komagoon floats one up. Gets the 2 points. I don't know if Shikura was paying attention to someone else. Now Fataki 3. And this time Fataki misses. The 3. Failing to connect for Fataki. Komagoon turns over. Now Shikura on the wrestles, picks up a Nabu, and there goes some Jimmy Nabu electricity. Jimmy Nabu is lightning quick. 4 minutes, 37 seconds. Jermaine Vachon directing traffic. Crosses over. That's a foul by Anthony Shikura. 4 minutes, 22 seconds. Looks like Patrick Rambet will take a breather. Joel Baza will get back into the game. Four minutes, 22 seconds. Now Fayed Bale. Fayed Bale to the basket, puts one up, fails to connect. Now Shikura tries to go for the block. Interesting move by Shikura. Down goes Shikura. He's actually fine. Now James Okello picks up a Nabu Jimmy. And Nabu crosses over, and there's a pushing foul by Bale Fayed. Oh my goodness, Anthony Shikura wanted to punish the rim. There's a timeout. Coach Steven Yeko with the timeout. 3 minutes, 59 seconds. It's 60 points to the Oilers and 56. It's 60 to the Oilers and 56 to the Blazers. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What an exciting game this. 3 minutes, 59 seconds. Jimmy Nabu has come through very big in game 3 for the Namungo Blazers. He has been in such situations before. He has 11 points, he has double digits for the Namungo Blazers. Bale Fayed goes to the bench. On comes Patrick Rambert. Now Fataki, James Okello posting up on Landry. Okello James! Almost getting the 2 points. He fails to deliver. Now Rambert directing traffic. Patience by Rambert. Crosses over. Almost turns over. Komagum now for the long 2. Jonathan Komagum gets 2 more points. Just surprises the defense of the Blazers. Now Enabu picks up Shikura. Shikura makes the and 1. He'll shoot 1 free throw. Anthony Shikura just doing everything on offense and defense. He's guarding Patrick Rambert. It's very, very hard to guard Patrick Rambert. Rambert has 90 points. Can't imagine. Anthony Shikura has taken the responsibility of guarding him. 3 minutes, 13 seconds. What an exciting game this. Thank you for being part of the Kawowo Sport live stream. Game 4 will be on Friday, 9 p.m. It's not going to be on Wednesday. The players will have some time to rest. Interesting decision by the Federation. Shikura will shoot 1 just to complete the 3-point play. And he finds Kello James with the rebound. Back to Fataki. Oh, Fataki picks up Shikura again. I thought Fataki we should have finished. Oh my goodness. Pressure time here. With a 4-point lead for the Oilers. On to Landry. Landry can also pull up from the 3. Rambert. And Rambert this time fails to connect. Back to Junior. Back to Barnes, and now Rambert. Now Komagum. Komagum fouled. Aggressive rebound by Jonathan Komagum. And he'll shoot 2 free throws. Very important baskets made by Jonathan Komagum. Looks like Yamek will get into the game. 2 minutes, 39 seconds. Jonathan Komagum will shoot 2 free throws. Pressure shots here for Jonathan Komagum. He has 5 points. He had 14 points in game 3. He misses the first one. Two minutes, 39 seconds of basketball action to play. Still a lot of time on the clock. Jonathan misses 2 for 2. Possession back to the Oilers. And Tony Drileba. Tony also fails to connect. Oh my goodness. Come on, Tony. Now Banza Joel just directing traffic. Sean will post up. Pulls up for the 2. And he also fails to connect. Both teams failing to buy a basket. Now Fataki. Back to Tony. And the ball goes out of bounds. Sean Jermaine Jr. just guarding Nyamek. It was a mismatch. The ball took long to get to Nyamek. In possession to the Blazers. Pressure time here. Now Nyamek posting up on Komagum. He picks Fataki for the 3, and Fataki misses. Back to Tony Drileba. Tony picks up Shikura. Now in Abu Jimmy. Oh my goodness. Almost a 24-second clock violation. Still a 4-point lead for the Oilers. Very important offense.
1 minute 29 seconds.
Just less than 2 minutes on the clock. Robert Patrick picks up Landry. Up goes Landry. He just fails to deliver. Now Chikura Anthony. Back to Tony Drileba. Tony. And that's a foul. It's going to be 2 free throws. It's going to be 2 free throws. It's so obvious. Yes, it's a side ball. It's going to be a side ball. It's going to be a side ball. 1 minute 7 seconds. Very, very important possession for the Namungo Blazers. Now Nyamek going to work on Komagum. Picks up Fataki. Now Drileba Tony. Tony Drileba onto Enabu Jimmy. Enabu to Chikura for the 3. And Chikura misses. He picks up Banza. Banza Joel. That's a foul. And Fataki, 45.9 seconds on the clock. Oh my goodness. Pressure time here. Now the Blazers playing full court, man-to-man defense. Keeps going. That's a foul by Anthony Chikura. Just being very, very aggressive on defense. That's going to be 2 free throws. Then the bonus. Anthony Chikura just picking up his second personal foul. Actually not in the bonus. It's just a side ball. 39.4 seconds. Very, very important offense. Now Banza Joel picks up Patrick Rambert. Patrick Rambert just running the clock. Here comes Patrick. It's a pushing foul by Fataki. Rambert will shoot 2 free throws. There are 3 personal fouls from Yembo Fataki. Pressure free throws here. I mean, once again, pressure always creates diamonds. For this Patrick Rambert, having his bag of tricks, he's a 50% free throw shooter. He has 19 points today. He misses the first one. Misses the first one. Pressure shots here. And the crowd on their feet. He gets the friendly roll. He connects, gets the free throw. He stretches it to a 5-point lead. 27.6 seconds. It's 58 to the Blazers and 63 to the City Oilers. Welcome back from the break. Coach Steven Nyeko will advance the basketball to the other side of the court. 14 seconds on the 24-second clock now. And it's 27.6 seconds on the clock. Now for Taki for the three. He delivers nothing but the net. Big shot by Nyembo for Taki. Oh my goodness. He makes it a 2-point game. And he now has 20 points to his name. And Patrick Rambert also has 20 points to his name. This game is still live. 24.9 seconds. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the break. The Namogo Blazers just playing full court man-to-man defense. 27.7 seconds. It's a 2-point difference. The Namogo Blazers down by 2 points, 61 to the Blazers and 63 to the Oilers. Landry Ndikumana will shoot 2 free throws. More pressure free throws for the Oilers. He must make 2. I mean 2 or 1, anything will do. They're still up by 2 points. He gets the first one. .7 seconds on the clock. He gets 1 for 2. Now here comes Fataki. Here comes Tony Drileba. And that's a foul by Jermaine. He picks up his 5th personal foul. 13 seconds on the clock. Jermaine will go to the bench. He is fouled out. Vale Fayette will check in. Projecting the bonus. It's just going to be a side ball. Now Drileba Tony. Corner 3. And Tony fails. Here comes Nyembo. Fataki. 3 ball. And Nyembo connects. He beats the buzzer. Oh my goodness. Beautiful stuff by Nyembo. He ties the game. Very unorthodox shot. He ties the game. Looks like we're going to an overtime. We still have 2.2 seconds on the clock. Oh my goodness. Nyembo Fataki with the triple. right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 2.2 seconds to the end of the game. It's tied at 64 points apiece. Nyembo Fataki coming through very, very big on the three. Looks like he will be sending the game to overtime. That's of course if the City Oilers come out with something special. Three ball, and that's a foul. Oh my goodness. That is a foul. That is a foul. Patrick Rambert will shoot 3 free throws. All he has to do is make one, and they'll win the game.
I told him and I told him they are going to call a foul here.
Patrick Rambert will shoot 3 free throws. He has to make one of the 3 for the City Oilers to win the game.
Time was up. But I think before the foul, time was already up.
But was it a foul?
Yeah, it was.
I thought
Clear.
it fell on his own.
No, it was a clear foul.
When the referee is reviewing to see if the foul was before the buzzer. The referees just try to talk it through. And the referees have rescinded their decision. We shall be heading to overtime. We shall be heading to overtime. I mean, both managers of both teams just losing it. Shall be going to overtime. Pandemonium in the arena. The City Oilers not happy with the decision, and the Namongo Blazers excited. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. A decision by the referees. It could have gone the City Oil's way or the Namugo Blazers' way. Looks like the Namugo Blazers are on the floor and the City Oilers refusing to come on the floor. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna walk away off the court. This is very, very bad for basketball. We should honestly introduce the VAR where the referees can review such decisions. Oh my goodness. For the viewers outside there, thank you for keeping it Kawowo sport. We may have more basketball action or the Oilers may refuse to play. What an exciting game of basketball these, ladies and gentlemen. And for the viewers outside there, please subscribe to the Kawowo Sports live stream. I mean, be part of the family. That is the only way you can repay us, by subscribing. Just subscribe and be part of the family. We may have overtime or we may not have overtime. Just waiting for the decision from the City Oilers. The Blazers are already on court. Just waiting for a decision. This is why we love this game. Interesting calls by the referees. And sometimes it is positive and sometimes it is negative. Of course, for the Namugo Blazer fans, they are very, very excited by that decision. Just do not forget to subscribe and be part of Kawowo. Yes, the City Oilers have finally accepted to continue with the game. This is very, very good sportsmanship by the Oilers. It's overtime, 5 more minutes of action. Vashon Jermaine Jr. with 5 fouls, he's on the bench. And both teams in the bonus. Only 3 players on the Oilers team, on the Namugo Blazers team, with 3 fouls. And Patrick Rambit to the basket. It's actually not given. Says possession to Fataki. Fataki floats one. And offensive connect. Now Nabu on to Tony. Tony just taking his time. Tony Drileba floats one up with the left. He also fails to convert. And Yamek also fails. And both players go down. Here comes Drileba. Tony picks up Yamek. Yamek failing. And that's a 24-second clock violation. Oh my goodness, now the referee is not calling anything easy. Pressure time here. Looks like James Okello will be getting back into the game. And Yamek will sit. 4 minutes, 17 seconds. Tied at 64 points apiece.
Any foul on here leads to a trip to the charity line for 2 shots.
Possession to the Oilers, and Yamek goes to the bench. James Okello back on the floor. Now, Banza Joel onto Landry. Up goes Landry, picks up Komagum, and Komagum is fouled. It's going to be 2 free throws. And both teams in the bonus. Now James Okello with 4 personal fouls. Pressure shots here once again. What a basketball game this has been. A game for the edges. And Komagum gets one. 50%. He now has 7 points. He's a 38% free throw shooter. In and out, very unlucky. Bale Fayed panics, trying to get the offensive rebound. 1 point lead for the Oilers. Now here comes Jimmy Nagwa, former City Oil player. Now Fataki got it very aggressively. And Okello James turns over. The referee is now meaning business. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being part of Kawowo Sports. Please subscribe and be part of the family. Now Banza Joel picks up Bale Fayed, back to Banza. Banza got it by Fataki, and Fataki with yet another foul. And Banza will shoot 2 free throws. Fataki being very, very aggressive, and that's his 4th personal foul. Now 2 players with 4 personal fouls. Banza gets one. Makes it a 2-point difference. And he gets 1 for 2. It's a 2-point lead for the Oilers. Shakura posting up on Komagum. Shakura will shoot 2 free throws. I mean, I think it's also going to be all about the charity line today. Both teams in the bonus. Komagum picks up his 2nd personal foul. And Shakura connects. Makes it a 1-point game. They can tie the game on the next attempt. He ties it. Banza Joel on to Landry. Up goes Landry, gets 2 points. Now Fataki. Fataki hesitates. Goes up. Turns over. Now Bale Fayed. On to Landry again. Up goes Landry. Gets 2 more points. The Namugo Blazers just failing to play defense on transition, and Landry Dukumana gets 4 very important points for the Oilers. Bale Fayed with the assist. Unajua Blazer are really struggling now. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Innocent Ochera checks into the game. Both teams playing full court, man-to-man defense. Now Chikura hands over to Drileba Tony. Patience by Tony. Ochera Innocent for the 3. And Innocent misses everything. The ball just goes out of bounds. 2 minutes, 56 seconds. Please don't forget to subscribe. I know the game is interesting. This is what basketball is all about. Pressure time here. Now Banza. Hands over to Patrick. Patrick taking his time. Crosses over. Goes to the basket. And this time he fails to get the 2 points. Looks like Fataki on the wrestles gets 2 more points. Now Fayed. Fayed to the basket. Gets the 2 points. Coast to coast. By Fayed. Poor defense again by the Blazers. 2 minutes, 16 seconds. Fayed. Now Drileba. Drileba to the basket, picks up Chikura. Chikura hesitates. Now Ochera steps out of bounds. Another turnover by Ochera. Jimmy Nabu will be getting back into the game. Ochera with 1 turnover and a failed attempt from the 3. Banza Joel will direct traffic. He'll manage the clock, of course. Banza. That's a foul by Chikura. Chikura picks up his 4th personal foul. 4 personal fouls for Anthony Chikura. He'll shoot 2 free throws to stretch the lead to either 5 or 6 points. He misses 1. Misses 2 for 2. And look at Jonathan Komagum with the rebound. He picks up Banza, and Banza redeems himself. Goes for the reverse. James, oh my goodness. Bale Fayed with the block. He comes through very, very clutch on defense. Just blocks Jimmy Nabu, who was getting ready to put up 1 for the 3. Now Nabu, long 3. And Jimmy misses. Okelo James with possession. Back to Fataki. 3 ball. And Fataki fails to connect. That's a pushing foul by Patrick Rambet. He pushes Jimmy Nabu. And Jimmy Nabu will shoot 2 free throws. Patrick Ramey picking up his third personal foul. Two free throws for Jimmy Nabu. There's a substitution. Keno James will sit and Yamek will get back into the game. Pressure free throws for one of Uganda's basketball legends, Jimmy Nabu. And there goes Captain Fantastic Jimmy Nabu. Gets one important free throw. He'll look to make another one. And he gets 1 for 2. Possession still back to the Blazers. Uganda basketball at its finest. Do not forget to subscribe. Now Fataki showing off his handles. Pulls up for the 3. Fataki this time. And this time he fails to connect. Possession still back to the Blazers. 1 minute 12 seconds. The 24-second clock has been reset to 14. Oh my goodness, the crowd on their feet. Attacking with 25 points to his name. Now Nyamek posting up, picks up Fataki. Fataki almost turns over. There goes Fataki making the big basket. Bale Fayed picks up Banza. Banza goes up, turns over. Drileba picks up Fataki, corner 3, and that's a foul. That is a foul. It's going to be 3 free throws for Fataki. 47.7 seconds. Oh my goodness. Fataki Nyembo just carrying the Namugo Blazers on his back. He has 27 points. He can get 30. He will shoot 3 very, very important free throws for the Oilers. For the Blazers. He misses 1. Still a 3-point difference. They should have tied the game on the free throw line. Misses the second one. Time he gets the third one. Bale Fayed forward with the possession. It's a 2-point lead for the Oilers. Bale directing traffic onto Banza. Banza crosses over, dancing his way to the basket. Joel Banza. Now possession to the Blazers. They can tie the game with this attempt. And Nabu Jimmy. Nabu almost stands over. Now Fataki. Fataki fakes. Fataki to the basket. And Yamek with the tip in. And oh my goodness. Look at Bale Fayed in possession. Looks like it's a game down. And that's a foul. Rabbit will shoot 2 very important free throws for the Oilers. Similar scenario like last time. There were 2.2 seconds on the clock. Patrick Rambit had the ball. and the buzzer sounded, then he was fouled. And this time there's 2.2 on the clock, and he'll shoot 2 pressure free throws. Gets the first one. Big one by Patrick Rambert. And the question is, can he get the second one? Down goes Nyembo Fataki. Very, very good sportsmanship between Nyembo and Banza. They're actually former teammates in Congo. They played for Shock Sports Basketball Club. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very big free throws. Very big free throws. And that's the final buzzer. Ladies and gentlemen, what a performance. And the final buzzer sounds here in Kampala. And City Oilers have done it again. The 10-time champions take Game 3 of the NBL Finals. And more importantly, take control of this best-of-7 championship series. The defending champions Namungo Blazers came into tonight looking to reclaim the advantage, but City Oil had other plans. After leveling their series in Game 2, the Oilers have now backed it up with another big performance in Game 3. City Oilers lead the series 2-1, 2 wins away from the championship, but the job is far from finished. The Blazers still have a championship crown to defend, and they will know that Game 4 is now absolutely crucial for the City Oilers. This is a statement. They have turned the series around. They have sized the momentum, and they've put the defending champions under pressure. From 1-1 to 2-1, the Oilers strike again. Game 3 belongs to City Oil. The series belongs to nobody else. 1 championship, 2 giants, and the road to the crown just got a whole lot more intense. Thank you for being part of the live stream today. I've been your host, Vinny Jurua. Mambo out.